I'll tell you what else doesn't make sense to me, but I don't want to legislate against it. It's those people that get those goddamn gauges in their ear. What are you doing to yourself?
No, we can legislate. We're not in a real society if we don't get rid of some of this stuff.
Look, I'm not trying to. I don't understand it, and I want you to stop. But I'm not going to take your right.
They should have their gauges removed and be forced to run through the woods at night until a fucking stick lances through, and then that problem solves itself.
No, about people who reshape their tongue.
They have. They have to learn fly fishing in an afternoon.
You guys are describing a good friend of mine who he gauged his ears to the point where he overdid it.
Yeah.
And they blew out.
They give up.
And he had that means where the earlobe was stretched, it just fucking broke. It snapped.
It just blew its O-ring.
Oh, so it's like not elastic anymore?
Yeah, no, it just broke.
Did they
so
fix
then
it?
he had to I swear to God he did this. He had to cut his earlobes. He had to cut them off.
No chance. Yeah, just a gummy worm.
He did it. He didn't go. He did it himself.
No, this guy
he did it himself.
He's one of my best friends. You're talking about like tongue gauging or whatever you said. He split his own tongue with a needle and fishing wire. I saw him do it, or I wouldn't be saying this.
Wait, a needle and fishing wire. How did he?
Time out. This is gonna really bother me if he describes it, because you can picture it, Taylor.
No, I can. No, how do you actually split it with the wire? Do you like? Did he sew it through the bottom of the tongue and then just like pull? Just like
there's a video somewhere on the internet. I'll have to ask him for it of him doing it to someone else.
No,
they wanted him to do it. But
well, thank God.
Yeah, it's not hostile or anything. Not hostile. But he stuck. He is like threading a needle. You thread this needle. You stick it through. You've got fishing line, and then you just gradually
tie it to a doorknob and
use it like a saw.
And kind of like a saw. Yeah, that's how he did it at least.
What a lunatic! That he sawed his own tongue and did he talk weird afterward?
No, he talks fine.
So there wasn't even like a beginning phase where you talk to him and you're like, you sound different, or
not really.
I've always thought that is like having two little forks on your tongue. That's got to make you pronounce things different. Maybe you can whistle better or something.
Sounds terrible.
It's he has a split penis as well.
Take him off, Kyle. Keep him off.
Kyle, put him back on. How did he? Okay,
how did he?
Like how? So he bifurcated his penis.
Split penis because I'm not a rookie.
I'm
how far up? How far down?
Oh wow!
The whole
halfway.
thing?
Wow.
I think it was just the head. I've seen it.
I know exactly what that looks like.
Yeah.
I wonder what the stream looks like once you do that.
From what I have heard, it changes. I mean,
it's a dribbly mess, I would get. Oh,
Yeah.
Or maybe you can part the head and then pee well through the open.
I'll have to ask him.
When you got a garden hose, but you don't have quite enough pressure to like get that mud off your truck, and you put your thumb over there and go.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's got to do that to his dick now.
I can actually ask him right now.
Please
tell him to send a photo so we can all see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of him, I want a video. If we could get a video of him urinating, I'd like to see the stream from a POV kind of angle.
I don't know if he'll be cool with sending the photo, but I'll ask him about the urine.
It's definitely it wouldn't be half and half pee. He had to pick a side for his urethra.
I mean, we can FaceTime whatever. This doesn't need to be a part of the show.
I'll pay for the lonely fans.
I suspect that this penis was done by a professional and that his friends didn't come out this well. But this is what we're looking at. Zach, you can't show that.
Yeah, you can't show that, Zach.
What if Zach instantly, but you saw it do the thing where there's a little pause, and you're just like, no.
You know what it looks? It looks like a mountain goat's hoof.
Hilarious.
It does look like a hoof, doesn't it? It looks very hoofy.
I need another look.
What is the benefit?
Oh,
of
I
this?
see it. Yeah.
What is the benefit? I don't know.
Who's helped by this?
Zero benefit.
In my mind, if I'm a chick and I see this, I think this guy has some new and exciting moves.
Oh, I'm thinking this is my last evening on this earth.
Yeah.
Like this guy's gonna bifurcate me. He did that to his own penis. You think I'm safe? No.
Yeah, probably not, man.
No, there's a place for this. Like what's it called when you put like BBs and stuff under the skin?
Oh, okay. Stupidity.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh no! It's not, I got it. It's called sepsis. No. That's what you get.
Sepsis.
That's the second part.
It's called permanent ED.
That's the one.
Let's go the other way. Let's go the other way.
I know what you're talking about,
When
the
you
horn
see a
people.
girl, right, and all of a sudden, like her nipples are pierced and her tongue is pierced, and maybe her labia is pierced, don't you think like, oh, I'm in for a wild ride?
No.
No,
I think
not necessarily.
I think
I know a girl that's got her like clitoris pierced, and
Uh-huh.
I mean, like it's pretty cool actually. Like sometimes you can lose that thing in the night, you know.
Yeah.
Like in the but not anymore. That thing's got a fucking bell on its neck. Like you'll never miss that thing. The only problem is like that thing can get caught like on your tooth. Like if you're really going wild down there, and you can pull it away accidentally. So and that can hurt everybody. It doesn't feel good for anyone. But no, I like piercings like that on girls. But I don't know that the same is always true. Like things that guys find attractive about girls are rarely the same things that girls find attractive about guys, right? So like we really need more female guests in the lineup, if you ask me, because I would love to have a woman here and be like, and get her point of view on like a dude who
get
had like
a girl
pierced
every
taint.
7 years. What more do you want?
Every 7 years. See, there's a joke there to pick at someone, but I'm not going to stoop that low.
Okay.
You can talk about someone else who only gets a girl every 7 years. It's so anyway. We need one because I'd love to know like what a woman would think about like hey, yeah, if you met a guy and then suddenly he had a pierced taint, what would you think? Like, oh, a pierced taint. That's going to be a wild ride. No, she's going to think, well, I'm going to remember those exits that I checked down before I got here.
She's
Ask
be
politely to
alarmed.
go to the bathroom. I leave my purse behind. That won't alarm him, and there's nothing in there worth my life. Like, she's gone.
Yeah, and there's also like
high class women. It sounds.
there is
I want to know the kind of girl that sees a taint piercing and thinks it's my lucky day.
Oh shit! No,
probably
that girl might be scarier than the guy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a chasm of difference between a nipple piercing on a woman and cutting your penis in half vertically.
No.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
Like if you like the most normal women, even most kinky, crazy, kooky women, you pull out your mutilated, bifurcated penis, like no one is going. Like it's a gut, it's a gut visceral reaction. You know, when you see somebody who's like disfigured or maimed or burned, you're like, oh, that's what you feel like when you see that dick. It's not like this guy takes risks. It's like, oh, this guy's a complete psychopath who like
mutilated himself for attention, probably. Yeah, I don't get that at all. The self mutilation. What are the things? So, and again, that's a fine line, right? Between self mutilation and body modification or decoration, whatever you want to think about it. But like, what would you do? What are the levels that you could see yourself going to? Because I could definitely get like, I don't know, tattoos for sure. I know BlameTruth has a bunch. But what piercings would you get, or other kind of body modification would you somehow be open to? Like if your wife was like, let's get matching earrings or something like that. Like I know that's lame, but like,
yeah,
like stick with me here. Like forget the lameness of it and just look at like, I'm open to changing my body. Like what things are you open to?
I can't think of any piercing that I think I would look good with.
What if it became cool though? You know how like every now like in the 90s everybody had frosted tips? Like the new frosted tips is getting your ear pierced, Taylor. Like everybody's doing it.
Okay.
Woody and I have already done it. We've got that thing from Star Trek where it goes from our nose to our ear.
Want to have a sleepover and we can all pierce each other's ears.
Ourselves and our tongues.
We all get infected.
I got the fishing line.
Ear piercing, because like if you decide you don't want your ear pierced anymore, you just take it out and it kind of fixes itself, I think.
Yeah.
Belly button. I don't want to draw any more attention to that area of my body, so I don't want a piercing there. That would be embarrassing. They'd be like, look at that fat idiot with a clear infection.
Is that staph?
Don't belly buttons get more infected? They get more infected in general, right? Like
I would imagine so. That
it's not a clean area.
Lint and stuff gets stuck in there. I wouldn't want to pierce my penis. I would be afraid that like the piercer would get it wrong. Number one, it seems unpleasant. And number two, what if like the frenulum part that you usually see the piercing in, that's the really sensitive part of your dick. What if he fucks something up and you lose some sensitivity? That's not worth it.
I'll say this every now and then, like when I'm injecting myself in the arm, I'll hit a nerve. I've only done it I've only hit the nerve like maybe 3 times. And I do this every single day for like over a year now, right?
Yeah.
You bump against it every now and then. It's kind of like a funny bone feeling. It's like, oh, there's a little twinge. When you fucking hit that thing in the middle, it's so goddamn painful that I don't yell out loud, but I go, like when you like stub your toe really fucking hard or something.
Again, or just finish?
I pull it out and like immediately jab like
Just-
half an inch to the left or right because it hurts so much for the. I think the needle is in the middle of the goddamn nerve. It hurts that bad. It's
Well, it must be if it
super
hurts.
painful.
I don't even
It
know how
hurts real
nerves
bad.
work. Aren't there nerves like all over? Like-
Yeah, but like I don't know how
always
nerves work
feel-
either.
I-
But they're
I-
sort of
I'm
like
realizing I
feeling
don't know
the
how
area
nerves work
around them.
either.
And all I know is that when you hit that thing in the middle, it's way more painful than just like hitting an area near it or just an area of muscle. Like I don't feel it when I just hit solid muscle and nothing else. Like,
Have
I
you
don't
seen
feel-
those things at museums where it's like an entire human nerve system or an entire human cardiovascular system, and it's
Yeah.
just like, how are they getting that out of there? Like they're clear, you know what I mean? Like they're a bunch
Yeah.
of tiny little capillaries. How on earth are they getting that out of the body without like fucking it up and cut? Do they put like your body in a tub that dissolves everything? But
That's what I thought
veins?
initially. But I'm curious about your question. Have you seen the one where it's like, this is what you are. This is your consciousness. Everything else is just the suit that this resides in. And it's the brain, the brain stem, and a good bit of the spinal column. And like that's and the eyeballs like detached. It's like, this is you. Everything else is just like your mech suit. And it's like, we're fucking disgusting. Like we're so fucking nasty. Like if we saw us in the waters, we would start polluting more. Like if we knew that Greenpeace would be vomiting over the sides while dumping the oil. Like they wouldn't care. It would be so disgusting.